I cannot cut, cannot slice for the life of me. This is, wow. It's not even. This is just horrible. What is up, YouTube? I'm Kenton, aka The Diet Bender, your favorite online nutritionist. Welcome back to another episode of The Last Diet Bender. Today's a fun review. A few of you requested I taste test and review this item, and I finally got my hands on it. I'll be trying Quest Nutrition's Thin Crust Protein Pizza. So to be honest, I can't even remember the last time I've had a frozen pizza, so this would be really interesting. I'm curious to see how this is gonna turn out, let alone having a frozen pizza that has, or pizza in general, that has this amount of protein in it, 28 grams per serving, so that's half the pizza. Let's just get right into these nutrition facts here, and I'll start off read around the box. So yeah, before I get ahead of myself. So thin crust pizza, uncured pepperoni. There were two flavors when I saw it. I picked this up at Target, a little over $7. The vegetable pizza only had 20 grams of protein and the pepperoni had 28. So obviously I'm gonna go with the one that had the highest amount of protein. So this has mozzarella cheese and uncured pepperoni on a flourless crust. So that crust is made, I'm gonna assume, out of the whey protein, maybe the cheese and stuff like that. I don't know. We're gonna get into that right now. 28 grams of protein per serving, 6 grams net carbs per serving. Let's get into these nutrition facts. So it's 350 calories per half a slice of pizza, 22 grams fat, 25 grams carbs, 28 grams of protein. Double that, 700 calories, and you'll double the rest of the macros. Let's get into the ingredients. So water, low moisture mozzarella cheese, tomato paste, milk protein isolate, cellulose, uncured pepperoni, etc, etc, etc. So those are the main ingredients that make up the pizza. So yeah, I guess the crust is mainly made out of the whey protein isolate, the milk, the cheese. They just formed the dough out of all those ingredients. All right, just go ahead and have a good look at it. I'm gonna take it out the box. All right, so it's not the biggest pizza, which is still pretty good considering that half of this is 28 grams. So it's like, that's like a protein shake, and it's a fun way to get in your protein as well too in a pizza form. So I'm with it already. It's not too small either. It's just like a medium-sized pizza. So it says on the back that preheat the oven 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Place frozen pizza on a baking sheet and bake 20 to 23 minutes or until cheese is completely melted and starting to brown. Take pizza out the oven, let stand for 3 minutes for crispy curdle. As you can see, in pepperoni pizza, got the cheese on there. I can see the sauce and everything. It looks like a normal frozen pizza that you pick up anywhere. So I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this in the oven. You see what it looks like. Now I'm gonna show you what it's gonna look like when it's cooked. And we are back. First off, I wanna say that this smelled great coming out the oven. I was really impressed with the smell. Took it out at the right time, just enough browning on the cheese. The pepperoni is looking cool. I'm gonna give you guys a nice close-up. Give me a second. There we go. It honestly just looks like your typical frozen pizza. Get this box out of the way. Again, smelled great. I like the look of this. I'm gonna take this in steps, all right? I'm gonna try the pepperonis first. I'm sure they're just normal pepperonis, but you know, I wanna give a thorough review. Okay, as expected, the pepperonis taste completely normal, like any pepperoni you'd have on a pizza. Let's get into this. I already know right now I'm gonna eat this whole thing. I can go through a medium box of pizza. This is like slightly under medium. I'm gonna eat this whole thing. Only 700 calories, not bad. I have enough calories within the day, macros within the day to consume this. That's 56 grams of protein. So I'm definitely gonna eat this entire pizza. Let's go into it. I cannot cut, cannot slice for the life of me. This is, wow. It's not even. This is just horrible. Anyways, excuse my pizza slicing abilities. I'm excited. My mouth is salivating right now. It's drooling. I'm a fan of this. I'm a fan of this. You know, I'm not a thin crust guy, but you know, I have to give this a lot of credit. You know, they're taking a pizza and making it way more nutritionally beneficial for you by adding in all that protein, keeping it low carb, and on top of that, tasting great at the same time. I'm really impressed with this. The sauce is light, not a lot of sauce in it. The dough doesn't taste weird, like it just doesn't have a lot of flavor to it, but it doesn't taste weird either. You know, I'm assuming that majority of it is going to be made out of that protein isolate, and I'm not getting any odd aftertastes. This works. A little over $7 again. I would buy this again. I would definitely buy this again. The flavor is great. No complaints there. If I did have to give it a critique, the crust is a bit dry. Like, there's not a lot of moisture within the crust. The sauce kind of helps out a little bit, but yeah, the crust is definitely dry. I'm gonna assume it's because of all the protein and stuff in it. You'll definitely want to have a beverage on the side as you're eating this pizza, but that's the only criticism I can really give this. I'm actually very impressed. I want to try the vegetable one as well too, but as far as their pepperoni, solid. I like the taste. It's not offensive. I also wouldn't say it's like the tastiest pizza I've ever had, but for a healthy pizza, I think this is really worth it. It's not that expensive either. I was thinking, because I was seeing online, like the prices were kind of ridiculous, but I think that's for more than one box, but for one box, a little over $7. I'm not expecting to have this every day. I'm not going to pay for it every day. So it'll be more like a treat every once in a while. $7 is not bad to mix up your diet with a pizza, considering you've been eating the same things throughout the week: chicken breasts, lean meats, rice, vegetables, that kind of stuff, to kind of have something fun, but then also healthy at the same time, still getting in a lot of protein through a pizza. If I were to give it an overall review, I would say a nice 8.5 to a 9, solely because of the size. So I wish it was a little bit bigger, and the crust is pretty dry, and I'm also just not a thin crust person. I love deep dish. I went to school in Chicago, or Evanston, but I ate a lot in Chicago. I'm a big deep dish fan all day, so the more crust, the better. So thin crust, not a huge fan of it, but again, healthy pizza, just dry with the dough. But as far as the flavor, it's good. It's not fantastic, it's good, and smells great. Again, doesn't have any weird aftertaste. So Quest Nutrition is impressing me. They have good chips. The Reese's peanut butter cups are on fire. Their pizza's solid. I'm looking forward to trying out new products by Quest Nutrition. But all right, Diet Bender Nation, that is it for review. Catch you on the next Last Diet Bender. My name is Kenton again, aka The Diet Bender, your favorite online nutritionist. You can find me here on YouTube as The Diet Bender, as well as Instagram and TikTok. Not really on Twitter, but I technically have a Twitter account. That is all. I'll see you soon. Signing out.